Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. My name is Margaret. I'm from the Netherlands and I do paper crafting, junk journaling and such. At the moment I'm doing Junk Journal July, so I want to do another prompt today and I want to do number 15 that says texture. Yeah. So let me show you what my inspiration is for this prompt. The inspiration for this prompt came from these images. This is an image that I probably found on Pinterest. It is sort of an advertisement piece of Edwardian, I think Edwardian gentlemen with suits, and these then are all the samples of the fabrics that you can choose to make such a suit. Yeah, so I love these sorts of images, especially this one. I adore this one. Look at that. It has some French writing. When you do like a sewing journal, a vintage sewing journal or fashion, whatever, we immediately go to ladies. But why not use gentlemen? Because, you know, yeah, there are some lovely images to choose from. Yeah. And then the other part is this. I mean, honestly, yeah. Not only do wallpaper samples find my home, but then they email their cousins upholstery samples and they also come live with me. Yeah, so these are all like pieces of fabric that came from a big book from an interior designer or something. And yeah, they come live with me then. But they do remind me of these suits. Yeah. And it's all sort of different textures like tweeds and velvets, linens, cotton and such. So yeah, what I want to do is sort of recreate something like this with swatches. Yeah, and then the swatch is made from these samples. I don't know, that's the idea. So let's get started. I want to use a very neutral page in my journal. I'm thinking about a coffee dyed one. I have a couple of those. I have this one. Oh, this goes well with these colors. Ooh, that actually goes well. But I also have the other part of this, which is on the other side over here. So we could also use this. And I'm thinking I want to use this. Yeah, I'm going to use this one. So what is it that I want to do? I want to make some sort of a tuck, or like a pocket, a very narrow pocket, making a sort of waterfall or cascade of some of these swatches, do some decorating on the page itself, and then have some beautiful, lovely journal cards in there. I think maybe 3, probably. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. Okay, for the samples, yes, I know, do not cut them up. I know, but let me show you. Let me show you how I'm going to do this and how I already did a couple of these. These have like these paper strips on the back. This is called Foxberry plate. Yeah. And they were very expensive. This is by the meter, I guess. So I don't know how. Oh, it's 56 inches. Yeah, that's 96 euros. Yeah. Okay, so very expensive. These holes are made from the big nails that they are attached into the big book. Yeah, so they are okay. You can actually use them, but I want to cut this strip off, and then you have a whole piece left. So I already did it on these sort of pieces. Yeah, so I cut this piece off, and then you still have enough to make, I don't know, at least 1 journal cover, maybe even 2, depending on how big your journal is. So I'm keeping most of the material. So I already cut off some strips like these. They have these edges with these pointy edges, and there's probably a name for them. It's made with pinking shears. In Dutch, kartelschaar. So they have the edge is probably called something. Don't know what. And then I took off small, like 2-inch piece strips. Yeah. So I want to attach these to a piece of scrapbook paper and make some sort of, you know, swatch thingy. Yeah. So I need a couple more. I think 2 more. Already picked out some material that I want to use. Yes, I want to use this one. Where are my shears? Let me get my scissors. Sorry guys, I did the cutting on my other desk. Okay, so I have two pairs of scissors. These are my fabric scissors and these are my paper scissors. Why are you going to use two pairs of scissors? Yeah, because I really want to keep my fabric scissors intact and my paper scissors intact. If you cut paper with fabric scissors, they will go dull. Or if you cut fabric with paper scissors, they will go dull. So, you know, that's what I've been told. So I'm cutting this piece with my paper scissors and then the other piece with my fabric scissors. Normally I would rip it. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that chance, and I don't think this material will lend itself perfectly to, you know, rip it and really fray, and I don't want it to fray either. Normally I like frayed fabric, but not in this project. And then the last piece again with these scissors. Yeah, so I'm just going to eyeball measure it. Yep. Let's have the bottom part. So this is how big I need it. So I have another piece. What will I use this piece for? Well, I was thinking maybe I could make some tabs. See, because it's backed with paper, it's really sturdy and heavy. You can make beautiful sort of tabs for your journal or on journal cards or such. I don't know, I'll use it for something. I'll probably use it for something. I want one more piece, I guess, and I'm thinking about this orange one. Yeah, isn't that lovely? Ooh, yeah. I don't think you can make a suit, a gentleman's suit, in this material. That will look sort of weird, but you know, it's the idea. So the last piece. This will fray easily, I guess. I can already see that by cutting it with scissors. It's already fraying. Oh, I love these materials. Aren't they absolutely terrific? I cannot wait for fall to use these colors again. But you're using them right now. I know. I'm just, you know, I'm using them. Okay, so the last piece. I am starting from the bottom with every piece because I also want a sort of raggedy edge in all my pieces. There we go. I think we have enough now. So let's make the sort of pocket belly band thingy. I have all my swatches and let's just check how big the page is, how long it is. It is in inches, Margaret, not in centimeters. There we go. It's 7 and almost 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to do a very cool measuring trick. How? Well, I'm just gonna line it up and then mark it. See, like so. So I'm gonna cut this in the length. Need this big of a piece, and then the width of these, and this is a little over an inch. This is a little bit over an inch, but I don't mind these to be not stuck to a page, so I'm just gonna have it at an inch, more or less. Will that work? Yep, it will. Well, that was easy. So, and now I just want to sort of position them equally to each other. And I want to have this one on the top because I love this pattern. Let's call it a pattern. Let's see how much of the fabric we can show on each one. Oh, that looks about right. Oh, don't you love it? Let me zoom you in. It's so cute. Yeah, what I want to do is first put a dot of glue and then use my tiny attacher. So how am I going to do this? Sort of like so. Like so. Does Art want to come out and play? He does. And there you go. I don't think we even need staples. No, I think it will stay on. It will stay on there. The next one. It does show the holes a little bit, so I want to position them so you cannot really see the holes. They are covered by the other piece of the fabric. I tried to remove the backing. Did not really work. In some places it did, others it really didn't, so decided to keep it on. Quickly check if everything is still, yes, everything is still working. There we go. There are different textures, and that's the prompt to use texture. Well, probably in a completely different way than most of the journal makers are doing it, I think. Oh, I wish I had another one. We could do another one. Then a short one. No, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do that in between because I really love to have this on the top. Yes, I'm MacGyvering it. When I put it like this, I leave a little bit left over here, and I really want to cover this as well. So I'm doing another piece. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I cut another piece. So it'll work now. And you know, more textures, so more fun. I love this. Is this called pied de poule? I believe so. Is it too wide? No, because this came from another sort of sample book. So the strips are probably a little bit wider, but it's okay. There you go. Look! Oh yeah, that's lovely. And when you're done, you can play with it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's do some background decorating on the page that we want to use it on. Yeah, over here. I want to do some stamping, I guess. Let's have a quick check. Ooh, isn't that lovely? Yeah. And then some cards. Yes, 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 yes. First, let's do some background stamping. I found a stamp that I want to use. These are some sort of background stamps with some timetables and, I don't know, manly stuff. I think manly stuff. Very masculine. And I want to use ground espresso, like a nice dark brown color. But the page is already sewn in and it's near the end of the journal, so it's going to be very difficult for me to stamp on. So I think I want to do a sort of a acrobatic trick with this one. Yeah, what I want to do is fold this in. See if this will work. Sort of, yeah. And then, oh no, no, no. Like, you're supposed to go like so. I'm flipping it like so. Be sure to have the stamps now upside down. So I have my right hand free to do some stamping. I'm just gonna see if that will sort of work. Yeah, that'll work better. Okay, now I need my ink. Oh, I'm hoping this will work. And put something underneath, love. Yeah, good idea, me. Okay, I know you're supposed to go it the other way around, but I cannot, so I need to do it like this. And it doesn't need to make like a clear impression. I just want a light impression on it. That's upside down. Yeah. So let's do it the other way around. I'm sorry. So hoping this will work. This will make my hands all inky. Oh, yes. Well, that's good for me. That works for me. And again, I'm gonna do something like this. Have this that way around. Yeah. No, that's just what I wanted. See, some sort of interesting background. Yes. And now we need to glue on the belly band, sort of. It's not even a belly band. Wow. Look at my inky fingers. Yeah. We need to glue this on. Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Yeah, I love it. Let's see. So, look at the rose. It doesn't even go. You're not gonna see it. Using art for this. Of course you are. There you go. I'm gluing it to the edge of the page. I do not want it to show up. Well, at least the scrapbook paper not to show up on the other side. But it doesn't. Remind me when I do another sort of junk journal, whatever month, to not put the whole journal together before I decorate it, because it has been a challenge. But I do love the result. Isn't that great? Yeah. Let's make some nice cards to go in it. For the small cards, I already cut these out. Aren't these lovely? Yeah, I love them. So I fussy cut all the gentlemen in the different outfits. I want to make 3. Maybe we could have like 2 on a card, like pair them up somehow. Let's have the golf buddy with the other one. Yeah, and the pilot with the gentleman with the cane. I don't know, maybe. But I want to use some vintage playing cards. I have a whole box here. Yep. With all sorts of different playing cards. But I need them to be big enough to hold these. So we could use these. These are vintage. I really do love the image and I don't like the back. So I think I want to cover the back and then put these cards on. I do like these. These are a little bit less old. Or the sporty ones. Oh, these are more for children, I guess. What do I have here? Oh, these are big. Oh, I do love the back. So we could do these. These are too small. What is this? Aren't these lovely? These are called chromos. Oxochromo. I have a whole book of these. Yeah, no, I'm not going to use these. What else do we have? Ooh. Oh, these are nice. These are like sports. It's a sports sort of playing card. Oh, also love the back. Partially, yeah. I'm gonna do these, yes. And then find some men, like, with sport. Athletic. Well, it's called athletics. I don't know. I don't know what's called. Oh, I have these double. Ooh, fencing. Yes. Fencing. What else? I just need 3, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna do fencing, wrestling, hurdles, and, you know, throwing a spear. I am not a sporty person. Ooh, look at this. No, I'm gonna do these 3. Yeah. Okay, decided. I have decided. So I'm keeping these intact and then doing the backs. These came from 2 different sets. You see that? I'm thinking, do I have this one double then? Do I want them to be in the same color? So I'm losing these. So instead I'm doing the horses because, well, that looks like you know. Yes, so something with horses. Okay, what else I want to use to decorate these, I did during my, not even during my 100-day project, one of my very first videos, I did use these old sewing magazines. These ones, these are from the 50s and 60s and such. I made some lovely cards with them. Look. Yeah. Oh, I'll link the video below for this one. Yeah, very proud of that one. One of my very first videos. So yes, if you want to have a laugh, do that. But the reason why I got this, because it has this pattern paper that I think would look very nice as a background on these. Yeah, so I'm going to use this, and labels, of course. Yeah. So, let's get started. I have paired the gentlemen to each other and the sort of corresponding cards, because these look like, I don't know, they just go. And then these men, the hunters with the horses, and the pilot and the man with the cane with the fencing. Don't know why, but I'm doing it that way. So let's start with these. I'm sorry. Again, I'm leaving this as it is. So I'm using the backs, and I just want a piece of this paper on it. Do not want straight edges on here. So I'm doing this, and then some random sort of tearing. Like so. Sure. Do you want to do some inking? A tiny bit. I want to do some inking. They are already aged, because I believe these are from the 60s. I think in the 60s. But I want to add some more. Oh, this also came from the 60s, so that works fine. Okay, glue stick, normal glue stick. All sorts of lines and numbers. All the things that I like. There you go. Just making a bit of a background with this. Yep. Not flipping it over. Keeping it like this. Also doing some light inking on the other side, even though it's already sort of smudgy, because, you know, these games have been played. What did I want to do? Yeah, these gentlemen, yeah. And then a nice label. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything sort of fancy. Just, you know, this. Where are my labels? They're over here. Do we need some of Tracy's new labels? July 1964. No, that is older. I think this is older. October 1912. Let's say that's 1912. That looks like 1912, doesn't it? So where do we need it? Where are we going to put it? Behind this gentleman's head? You won't even see the date then. That's okay. It's okay. I've decided it's okay. There you go. First, this gentleman. Hello, sir, with your nice suit and your golf. What's it called? Golf sticks? Golf? I don't know. I should know that. Because one of my favorite YouTubers is Harry Tornado. You probably never heard of him. And he's huge. He's big. He's like, he goes thrift shopping and such to find stuff he can use on, golf clubs. I'm sorry. I remember now. It's called golf clubs. He goes to the Goodwills and the Goodwill bins and such. We don't have that, Goodwill bins. I wish, if only. And flea markets, and he buys stuff that he can flip on eBay and such. And he does it really well, and he does it with his wife, Haley, now. And they're lovely people. I really like them. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. So yeah, and his specialty is golf clubs. I couldn't come up with a name for golf clubs. Yes, I am so very sorry, Mr. Tornado, that I could not come up with that one. I'm gonna do this in a similar way. Just gonna put this on, and then they're going to be basically sort of the same, because I want to put a little bit more emphasis on the belly band itself. I keep calling it a belly band. Well, it's as thin as a belly band. It's not a belly band. Okie dokie. Some more glue. There you go. Oh, did I put it upside down? No. Lucky. that was so me to put that upside down. Yeah. Fencing. Isn't that an elite sport? Who does fencing? When I think about fencing, I'm like, you're probably like from an English boarding school or something. When you do fencing. October 14th. What was going to do with fencing? Oh yeah, this gentleman. This could be 1946, so I'm going to do 1946 here. The pilot, however, is more World War I. Is this a pilot? Let's just call him a pilot. Looks like a pilot to me. Why you think he is using a cane? Because I think it was like sort of fashionable using a cane. I don't think all the gentlemen that used canes at that era were crippled. So I think it was like more, fashion. There you go. And then the pilot, whose name is Philip. Yes, I decided. Philip and Donald. Yeah. Did I already ink this? Of course you did. So that's 2. Wow. We're going fast. And then the hunters. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to do this one like so. Why not? Why not do it a little bit different? Or why don't you? A little light inking, even though they really don't need it. I actually have 2 sets of these intact. No, don't. I was like, what? Why? What? No, on this part, of course. And there you go. So, and then we have the hunters. He's like, hey George, how's it going? Well, I'm doing well, William or Rudolph. Now that sounds like a reindeer. I'm going to do something different, but I did really like the brown ones that I was using. I have another one that says July something. No. October 1958. This is definitely not 1958. So I am going to cover 1958 with his head. Come on, George. George over here. And Philip. Oops. I believe in some countries hunting is still a thing. I believe in the UK you could probably get a hunting license or something like that. I don't think that is at all available in the Netherlands. No, I don't believe so. And probably in the States. Of course. Art, keep there. There you go. Yeah, so cute. Well, let's put them in my journal. Of course, I also want to put on the prompt. Texture. Could also be textile, yeah. But I thought, why not use a piece of this to back it? So you have it like so. I think so. I'm just gonna do it. So, snipping it here. Also want this edge to be on the other side and on this side. Yeah, will it still fit? It will. I will, however, ink it a little bit to make it stand out a little bit more. And I already have such inky fingers. Yeah, I'm going for art. Because I am gluing on fabric. If you hear some ticking, my magpies are on the roof. It's a wonderful day. It's raining. It's cold. Yes, I love it. I keep calling them my magpies. They're not mine. But they do live in my sort of garden. Well, they keep fighting with each other in my garden. I should name those, yeah? The magpies, yeah. So, here are the little cards. I do like them. Yeah. And I'm going to put them, tuck them in. Like so. Yes. Yeah! Love it. Let's see the end result. Well, here it is. It's called Texture. And it has all these flippy floppies. Because, oh, flippy floppy is probably my thing. I love them. The textures are really very different to one another. Yes. So yeah, I love them. And then we did the background stamping. It goes really well with this whole theme. And then texture and the lovely cards with Philip and George, William and Randolph. And what else do we name them? Well, something like that. And then with sports on the back. Yes, a lovely way to use these. So great! Another prompt done. I really like this one. I was thinking when I saw the prompt texture of using, you know, texture paste. Because I do have that, but I don't use it because messy. But I do have it. Ladies, I hope you liked the video. I have a quick question. I've been thinking about when to post my videos, and I've been posting them very regularly at the same sort of hour. But the time in the Netherlands is completely different to where you're from. In the States, of course, with the UK, there's 1 hour difference. So I keep posting them at 7 o'clock, between 7 o'clock and 7:30 at night. Let me know when you receive the notification. Is that a very nice time for you? What is sort of the time when you watch most of your YouTube videos? Let me know. I'm just doing some research if I want to post my videos at another, you know, hour of the day. Great. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. And I honestly no idea what I'm going to do, but I love this one. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That'll be so very helpful. And give it a thumbs up because that works on YouTube. And leave a comment. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.